Hey there, Vlad from LaunchDeck here. Today we're diving deep into a topic that has the tech industry buzzing, the hype surrounding AI. We're going to discuss how to navigate through this hype without losing track of your path. So let's take an honest look at AI, shall we? Firstly, let's understand the nature of AI hype and hype in general. AI has been recently marked as a solution to virtually every problem. And VCs, who are pouring billions into AI startups, prove it. AI hype isn't unique. We've seen similar hype cycles with the dot-com era, virtual reality, metaverse, NFTs and crypto. It all starts with innovative tech that promises to revolutionize the world. But the hype leads to inflated expectations, which, when not met, lead to disenchantment. Hot topics can certainly lead to short-term gains. High-profile startups, monumental funding rounds, and news of spectacular IPOs can generate significant interest and investment in the short term. But can these startups sustain themselves in the long term? Do they have solid business models, capable teams, and adaptability to deal with market changes? Without these, the initial hype can quickly fade, and companies can struggle to stay afloat. And speaking about hype, remember Clubhouse, which was backed with more than 100 million by Elon Musk and Andreessen Horowitz? But let's get back to AI. We can't really speak about AI without understanding what it actually is. This isn't recent tech. In fact, it's been with us since the 1950s. Over the years, the interest in AI has seen ups and downs. There have been periods of enthusiasm and times when progress has slowed down, largely due to skepticism and limited funding. Today, we're in a period of rapid development. With more data available than ever before, powerful computers and smarter methods, AI is seeing a significant growth. You can find AI working behind the scenes in a variety of places, from self-driving cars and voice assistants like Siri and Alexa to healthcare and finance. That said, there's still a long way to go. The ultimate goal is an AI that can understand, learn, and apply knowledge to a variety of tasks, much like a human can. This is what we refer to as general AI. For now, most AI systems are narrow AI. They're focused on specific tasks, like identifying objects in photos or processing spoken or written language. So, does AI make sense for your startup? AI can definitely be a game changer for a project, but if you're trying to force AI into a project without the clear need, then it's like putting a square peg in a round hole. And be sure, investors are well aware of that. This leads to many failures in the AI space. Many investors are skeptical about this hype and the risks involved. And well, they have their reasons. Here are just some of the examples of recent failures in the AI space. Argo AI was a self-driving startup backed by Ford that shut down in 2022 after raising $1 billion. The company also laid off 78 employees due to poor unit economics and lack of profitability. Kite was a startup developing an AI-powered coding assistant that shut down in November 2022 despite securing tens of millions of dollars in venture capital. Their product did not monetize as expected, which led to greater problems. And cash flow is not always the issue. Big companies also make poor decisions in the field. Snapchat recently introduced a chatbot called My AI, hoping to make the app more engaging and fun. However, they hurried the launch. Due to lack of training right from the start, My AI has been making some questionable statements and also raised privacy concerns among its users. Snapchat thought this new feature would impress its investors. However, after a disappointing financial report, the company's stock price dropped by nearly 20%, showing that investors are not easily won over. So, how can you sidestep these traps? Here are 5 tips you should consider before getting crushed by AI hype wave. Firstly, it's easy to get carried away by ambitious AI projects, but it's generally best to start small. Pilot programs can help you understand practicalities of integrating AI in your project. This approach also allows you to measure the ROI, which is critically important for startups operating on limited budget. Remember, for AI to be effective, it needs to be trained on large amounts of high-quality data. Before investing in AI, make sure you have access to the data you need and have plans in place for managing, storing, and protecting it. Besides, developing an AI requires a range of skills, including data science, software development, and more. If you don't have them, you'll need to factor the cost of hiring or outsourcing into your budget. Then, avoid relying too much on third-party platforms and building on top of single models like GPT. This makes you fully dependent on them, limiting your defensibility against other solutions. It can also bring you down with the giant if anything goes south. For instance, Stanford researchers say that over just a few months, ChatGPT got worse at coding and some other tasks. Imagine that you've built your startup around this specific problem. Ouch! Don't oversell AI. Be transparent about what your AI can and cannot do. Overhyping its capabilities can lead to unrealistic expectations and, well, disappointment. This can harm your reputation and customer or investor relationships. Finally, AI is not a one-off investment. It requires ongoing maintenance, updates, and training. You need to get a clear strategy for how your AI-based product will evolve depending on how the technology itself will develop over time. Make sure that you are prepared for this long-term commitment and that it aligns with your strategic objectives and doesn't just become a black hole in your cash flow in 5 years. To conclude, AI has enormous potential, but it's not a magic wand. AI is a tool, not a solution. Before even thinking of AI, identify the problems you want to solve. Then, figure out if AI is the best tool to solve them. There may be simpler, cheaper, and more reliable solutions to your problem. Don't let the hype cloud your judgment, and always keep the needs of your customers and your business at the forefront of your decision-making. That's it for now. What do you think about this AI hype? Leave the comments below. If you like this type of content, drop a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. And as always, keep exploring.